Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Cyrus remembers killing Sam. Jocelyn, Trina, and Gio met Dex in Rice Plaza, where they planned to select a Christmas tree. The males thought the girls took too long to make their decisions, but Jocelyn and Trina explained that perfection takes time. Gio then mentioned the Quartermaine Christmas party the following night. The girls would be there, but Dex needed to work. When Dex went to fetch coffee, he discovered Cyrus lurking. Dex advised Cyrus to keep away from Lulu. "Of course, I would abide by my sister's wishes," she responded. Dex wasn't sure he believed him because he remembered Cyrus being at GH the night Sam died. Cyrus insisted on delivering candies to the children's wing and did not meet with Lulu. Dex was certain he had seen Cyrus on the 10th floor. "Hand to God, I was not there to see Lulu on Halloween," Cyrus insisted. Following their confrontation with Cyrus, Dex, Gio, Joss, and Trina returned to the girls' apartment to start decorating the tree. Dex was clearly preoccupied, but Jocelyn had no idea why. Jocelyn persuaded Dex to accompany her back to Rice Plaza, where she had left something behind. Love General Hospital, B&B, Days, or other soap operas? Join the debate on our SC forums. Click here to interact with fans and participate in debates immediately. Dex finally confided to Jocelyn that the holidays were difficult for him since he remembered his parents bickering often and his father passing out drunk on the couch. Jocelyn assured Dex that they would create their own wonderful Christmas memories together before returning to his flat for sex. Back at Rice Plaza, Cyrus recalled walking into Sam's room and injecting Digitalis into her floor while she slept. Lucky collided with Elizabeth at another location in the plaza. She was pleased to hear how well Lulu was doing. Lucky inquired whether Aiden was with her, but he was in the mall with pals. Lucky then offered to help Elizabeth choose her Christmas tree. Lucky remembered that a large tree was Elizabeth's favorite holiday decoration. He explained that the smaller one she was looking at would not suffice. Lucky will gladly assist her in moving a large tree into her home. After finding the perfect tree, they watched a guitarist perform and were reminded of their intentions to travel to New York City as teenagers. Elizabeth immediately felt nostalgic. "You were the first person who ever actually believed in me. You even made me believe in myself," she remarked. When they got Liz's new tree home, he discovered all of her Christmas decorations in boxes and volunteered to help her set it all up so they could surprise Aiden. When Liz praised Lucky for his assistance, he claimed there was no else he'd rather be. The subject shifted to his family and how difficult it was for Lucky to inform Lulu that Luke had died. Elizabeth said she was always envious of Lucky's bond with his father. She aspired to have the same type of parent-friend relationship with her own children someday. Elizabeth was happy when Lucky casually said that he had decided to stay in Port Charles for the foreseeable future. She knew Aiden would be delighted to hear the news. Liz stated that she was happy for Aiden's sake. She also gave Lucky a surprise, Cameron's old guitar, which had been collecting dust in his room. Lucky sat down with Liz and sang a song he had written for her when they were teenagers. That prompted a flashback to the 1990s. Martin came at Laura's office eager to hear how Lulu was doing. Laura was astounded because Lulu appeared to be in wonderful health despite the incision that needed to heal. Martin claimed he had heard of a mix-up with Cyrus at Turning Woods, but Laura insisted it was not a mix-up. It was deliberate deception. "So, what was he up to?" Laura asked. Martin was later impressed to read that Lulu had left Turning Woods after 4 years in a coma and hitchhiked back to Port Charles. Laura was troubled that Lulu felt in danger, and she was irritated that Turning Woods had not informed her that Cyrus was volunteering there. Laura stated that it has been difficult for her to persuade Lulu to rest and relax since she is eager to get back to her normal life. Martin asked Laura if she could fathom waking up to discover years had passed. Laura admitted that she could because a similar situation had occurred to her. Martin was astonished to learn about Laura's years in a catatonic state. "When I was finally well enough to go back home, the little girl that I remembered was now a spirited teenager," she told me. Laura knew Lulu was pleased of Rocco's development as a young man, but she also knew Lulu would always regret what she had missed. Laura was currently focused on finding Charlotte and getting her home for Lulu. Laura blamed herself for Charlotte kidnapping Valentine because she did not keep a tight eye on him. Alexis returned home to see Molly being pragmatic about Ava's decision. After hearing what Christina had said to Molly, Alexis became more concerned about her mental health. Alexis saw that Christina's statements had to be hurting, but Molly refused to accept her mother's condemnation of her sister. Molly didn't want to include Alexis in her conflict with Christina, but Alexis insisted on helping. "Please, Molly, I can't lose another daughter," Alexis said. Molly emphasized that while Alexis would not lose her, she would lose Christina if she supported Molly. Alexis told Molly that she would not take sides. Molly then posed a direct question: "Do you think Ava pushed Christina?" Alexis responded that she believed the jury had reached a fair verdict, but she understood Christina couldn't accept it yet. Molly wasn't sure whether she ever would. Alexis also told Molly that it was acceptable to grieve in her own way. Molly described how her mother's words removed a great weight off her shoulders. Alexis also vowed not to encourage Molly to reconcile with Christina. Sonny returned Christina to his restaurant, where she told him that what happened at the courthouse should not have happened. Sonny didn't think much about it. "You and Molly are going to be all right once everything settles," he told me. Christina was perplexed, informing Sonny that she was distraught by the judgment, not her disagreement with Molly. Sonny assumed Christina didn't mean what she said, but Christina confirmed that she did. She was not Adela's mother. "That is a fact. I have no regrets about what I said," Christina stated. Christina was outraged that Molly had chosen to believe Ava over her. Christina insisted that Ava pushed her out the window. Sonny assured Christina that Ava will pay in one way or another. "You let me deal with Ava," Sonny explained. Sonny and Christina began talking about what Christina might do next. She wasn't sure she wanted to head the LGBTQ youth center, especially since she was feeling so angry. Sonny then offered another proposal. With Phyllis returning to Nixon Falls, Sonny intended to give his daughter Charlie's to operate and own. Christina agreed to think about the offer. Cyrus injects Sam with Digitalis, Lucky and Liz reminisce, and Sonny offers Christina Charlie's. Lucky assists Liz in decorating, Joss and Trina receive their tree, and Martin reconnects with Laura. Friday's GH recap: Christina attacked Molly after Ava was declared not guilty, and Brad explored further blackmail. Trina, Joss, Gio, and Dex head to the plaza top to get a tree. The ladies are keen to purchase a large one for their home. They search and eventually find the tree that they believe is perfect. It's evident they don't have a tree stand yet. As the women leave to fetch one, Dex slips off to get a coffee and meets Cyrus. The cop tells him about the restraining order and mentions seeing him at GH on Halloween. Cyrus maintains he was not there to see Lulu. Lucky travels around and gives money to a busker. While seeing parents with their children, he runs across Liz. They talk about his sister and where the children are. He offers to help her choose a tree, knowing that it is her favorite part of the holiday season. Lucky persuades her that she needs a large tree and offers to assist her in transporting it home. After they've packed a tree and tied it to her car, they stare at the busker and recall their decision to relocate to New York. She claims he was the first person to believe in her. He says she deserved it. She deserves everything. When Lucky and Liz return home with the tree, he offers to help her decorate it as a surprise for the kids. As they decorate the tree, they discuss how involved his parents were with him. She hopes she's as close to her guys as that. "Who wouldn't want to be friends with you?" he asks, adding that he has opted to stay in town for the foreseeable future. She's pleased to hear that. But what is his plan? He needs to get a job. She suggests seeing an elf at the mall or busking. She gets him a guitar, which he plays by the fire. He plays the music he created for her, and they both have flashbacks. Gio, Dex, Trina, and Joss return to their flat with the tree. They get out the decorations, and Gio recalls all of the decorating regulations he learned as a child. Dex steps away to distract himself, and Joss suspects something is up. She urges him to accompany her outdoors, and they exit. Joss leads Dex back to the square. She could tell he wasn't enjoying all the Christmas festivities. He acknowledges it's difficult for him to recall what things were like with his parents. She is proud of what he has accomplished for himself, and he is glad she is present. They kiss under the mistletoe before heading to his apartment to hit the covers. Back on the plaza, Cyrus recalls placing Digitalis in Sam's 4. Alexis hurries home to visit Molly and discuss Christina's latest outburst against her. Molly does not want to involve her mother in this situation. Her mother wants to help. Molly tells her that she will not lose her. However, if Christina believes she is side with her, she will lose her. Her mother informs her that her sister needs to blame others and cannot accept the verdict. Molly wonders if she believes Ava was innocent. Alexis believes the verdict was fair. She just hopes Christina realizes that blaming Ava does not equate to grieving the loss. Her mother assures her that she is not alone and asks her to stay till she knows where she is going next. Alexis feels alone. They both miss Christina. Molly asks if Rick might visit her there, and her mother hesitantly agrees. Martin visits the mayor's office to see his sister and hugs her, delighted that Lulu is awake and walking. It feels like a miracle. He inquires about their brother, and she tells Cyrus was up to something. She is proud of her daughter's strength, but everyone wonders what Cyrus has been up to. They discuss how Lulu is doing mentally and how much has changed since she went into a coma. Laura has been through something similar. Coming back to a teenage daughter was difficult, but they gradually developed a relationship. She's certain her daughter is grieving the death of the little child she never got to see grow up. Martin considers it a blessing that Lulu has a mother who understands her. They talk about Charlotte's disappearance. She wished she had kept a closer check on Valentine. Martin informs her that Valentine is an artist who portrays himself differently to different people. They are certain he loves Charlotte, but he prioritizes his affection for her over her well-being. Christina is with her father in his office, discussing how shocking the ruling was. He's confident that things will settle down with Molly. Christina makes it obvious that she does not regret informing Molly that she is not Adela's mother. She's upset that her sister is siding with Ava. She'll never forgive or forget this. Her father pledges that Ava will pay, one way or another. They believe Molly must tell herself lies in order to cope. Christina is certain that Ava is responsible, and she is determined to obtain justice for her daughter. Sonny tells her that he is proud of her. He believes she is incapable of doing more. He'll deal with Ava. He proposes she find work. She does not want to work in the coffee industry or at the center. Sonny has an idea for how she can use her energy. Phyllis has returned to Nixon Falls, thus Charlie's requires someone to own and operate it. His daughter claims she can't get enthused about anything, but he believes she needs this. Have you joined soap spoilers in our Facebook groups? Chat with other soap lovers in our groups about recaps, spoilers, rumors, gossip, and comings and goings. Check out the official General Hospital Soap Spoilers group. Michael Pushed to Limit releases Willow and Drew's video fling at Quartermain holiday party. General Hospital spoilers for the week of December 9th to 13th suggest it will be another explosive week in the land of Port Charles. The soap just dropped its weekly preview video, so it's time to dive into all the drama fans should expect over the next 5 days. While the first part of the video focused on the grim fate that Dex Heller could face, the second part reveals the embarrassment that lies up ahead for Drew Quartermain and Willow Corinthos. As fans know, Drew and Willow have flirted with disaster since the two engaged in a kiss back during the Quartermain's Independence Day party. They ended up kissing again, and finally got exposed for it some weeks ago. The lip lock created a flurry of chaos as Michael Corinthos reeled from the news. So much so, that he got drunk and ended up having a one-night stand with Sasha Corbin, who was struggling with some dramatic news of her own, that she and Cody Bell were cousins. All these bombs seemed to explode at the same time Sam McCall's passing hit Port Charles. As Drew was trying to help his daughter, Scout Quartermain, digest the reality of living her life without her mom, Willow went to console him. Caught up in emotion, the two did the deed on the floor of the Q Mansion nursery. Unbeknownst to them, they were being filmed the entire time via the mansion's security cameras. Michael got the shock of his life when a notification popped up his phone shortly after, revealing Drew and Willow's sizzle fest, and has been stewing about the incident since. Instead of exposing his wife right away, Michael kept the secret hidden. He's tried to come clean about what he knows, however, in doing so, he feels as if he too should tell Willow the truth about him and Sasha, so he didn't press the button on it. It looks like the proverbial poop is about to hit the fan the week of December 9th to 13th, and the GH preview video hints that something massive is about to go down. Drew can be heard during a clip stating, "Turn it off," as shocked looks from other characters flash throughout the clip, only to show Michael at the end, trying to hide his laughter. All arrows point to something stunning popping up on a television screen while the Quartermain family is together, and Michael is clearly behind it. GH spoilers for the Thursday, December 12th episode note that the QS will gather for a holiday party, and some drama will erupt, so this seems like the perfect time for Willow and Drew's secret to get exposed. Michael hid his wife's indiscretions for weeks now, so what could prompt him to set this all up now? Fans know that while Michael is a good guy, he does have a dark side, and there's a chance that Willow and Drew do something over the next few days to trigger this. Could Michael catch this uncle and wife kissing again? Overhear them talking about their feelings? Even worse, do the two engage in some steamy action once again at some point between now and Thursday? It's hard to say, but it looks like one of them, or both, will cross a line and Michael will have had enough. General Hospital spoilers suggest the steamy moment between Drew and Willow in the Q nursery will likely be played out for the entire Q fam jam, which will have the two wishing they could find the closest rock to climb under. It also appears that Nina Reeves may be present for the entire mortifying video, so how will she react when she finds out that her good OL pal Drew was not only doing the dirty with her, but her daughter too? #### Dex unmasks the killer's identity, sparks fly as Cyrus strikes back. General Hospital is heating up this week as Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, takes center stage in a deadly game of cat and mouse with the ever-sinister Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober. With tensions mounting over Sam McCall's mysterious death and Dex sniffing out clues that could expose Cyrus, the stakes are higher than ever. Here's everything we know about this thrilling face-off. ### Dex uncovers a deadly secret. The week kicks off with Dex inching closer to the truth about Sam McCall's tragic passing. While officially off the PCPD's radar, Dex has taken it upon himself to investigate the overdose that shook Port Charles. With each clue, he begins to suspect that Cyrus is tied to the tampered medication that led to Sam's death. During a tense exchange, Cyrus drops veiled threats, making it clear that he knows more about Lulu Spencer and Sam's cases than he's letting on. Dex, undeterred, continues to piece together the puzzle. As he digs deeper, Dex uncovers a damning connection between Cyrus and a secret drug operation, one that may have led to Sam's untimely demise. ### Cyrus ruthless retaliation. Cyrus Renault has never been one to play nice when cornered, and he's certainly not about to let Dex disrupt his carefully laid plans. When Dex gets too close to uncovering the truth, Cyrus goes on the offensive. In a chilling twist, Cyrus sets a trap that leaves Dex vulnerable. Whether through manipulation or brute force, the mobster ensures that Dex pays for his meddling. By midweek, the situation escalates when Dex is found gravely injured, stabbed in a shadowy alley. The attack sends shockwaves through Port Charles, with Jocelyn Jax, Eden McCoy, racing to his side. Her desperation and fear only add to the gravity of the situation as she tries to piece together what led to Dex's attack. ### Hospital bed revelations. The aftermath of the attack sees Dex clinging to life in the hospital, sparking a chain reaction of revelations. Jocelyn grows suspicious of Cyrus, realizing that Dex's investigation into Sam's death may have been the catalyst for the attack. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, delve deeper into Cyrus' activities. Their investigation runs parallel to Dex's, potentially uncovering a broader conspiracy tied to the tampered medication and Sam's death. ### Cyrus tightens his grip on Port Charles. Despite his brutal tactics, Cyrus shows no signs of slowing down. Instead, the attack on Dex only solidifies his hold on Port Charles. His network of corruption grows stronger as he eliminates potential threats one by one. The residents of Port Charles, especially Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, and her family, realize that taking Cyrus down will require more than just evidence. It'll take strategy, bravery, and perhaps an alliance of unlikely allies. ##### Will Dex survive to fight back? As the week closes, questions linger. Will Dex recover and share what he's learned about Cyrus? How will Jocelyn handle the emotional toll of seeing someone she loves targeted so violently? Will Dante and Anna finally gather the evidence they need to bring Cyrus to justice? ##### A thrilling week ahead on General Hospital. The explosive showdown between Dex and Cyrus promises to shake up Port Charles like never before. With secrets, betrayals, and life and death stakes, this week's GH episodes are not to be missed. Stay tuned to see who emerges victorious in this deadly game of wits and power. Carly and Brennan's romantic setback, bug discovery brings confrontation. General Hospital fans, buckle up. The latest drama unfolding in Port Charles is a roller coaster of deception, betrayal, and romantic turbulence. Carly Spencer's bold decision to plant a bug in Jack Brennan's office is about to blow up spectacularly, setting the stage for an explosive confrontation. What does this mean for their budding romance? Will Carly and Brennan navigate the rocky road ahead, or is this the end of the line for their potential love story? Let's dive deep into the twists and turns of this scandalous storyline. The setup, Carly's suspicion and bold move. Carly Spencer has never been one to sit idly by when something doesn't feel right. Her suspicion of Jack Brennan's intentions took a sharp turn when Anna Devane suggested that Brennan was lying about Valentine Cassidy's whereabouts. Carly didn't want to believe Anna's claims. After all, Brennan had done a lot for her recently, and their flirtatious banter hinted at a deeper connection. But Carly couldn't shake the nagging doubt. Fueled by her determination to uncover the truth, Carly decided to take matters into her own hands. Her plan? Plant a bug in Brennan's office to gather evidence. It was a risky move, but Carly believed it was worth it to confirm or disprove Anna's accusations. The bug is planted. Carly's opportunity came during a seemingly innocent visit to Brennan's office. While he stepped out to fetch her a glass of water, Carly quickly placed the listening device in a discreet location. Her heart raced as she executed the plan, knowing full well the consequences if she were caught. Later, Carly joined forces with Jason Morgan, Anna Devane, and Damian Spinelli to listen in on Brennan's conversations. It wasn't long before they struck gold, or, in this case, incriminating evidence. Brennan made a phone call to Valentine Cassidy, proving that he had been lying about his inability to contact him. Carly was furious. Brennan's deception stung deeply, especially considering the trust she placed in him. However, Carly's triumph was short-lived. The fallout, Brennan discovers the bug. Brennan isn't just a suave operator, he's sharp, and the WSB regularly sweeps their offices for bugs. It didn't take long for the listening device to be discovered, and Brennan quickly pieced together who was responsible. Carly's earlier request for water was her undoing. Brennan realized she must have used the brief moment of distraction to plant the bug. As the week of December 9th to 13th unfolds, viewers can expect an intense confrontation between the two. Brennan's anger is understandable. Carly's betrayal cuts deep, especially after the trust he believed they were building. His disappointment will mirror Carly's own feelings of betrayal over his lies about Valentine. The confrontation, sparks fly. When Brennan confronts Carly, sparks are sure to fly, and not the romantic kind. Both will have plenty to say, and their conversation is bound to be emotionally charged. Brennan might argue that Carly's actions were reckless and disrespectful, undermining their relationship. Carly, on the other hand, will likely counter that Brennan's deception left her no choice but to take drastic measures. The confrontation will highlight a fundamental issue between them, trust. Without it, any hope of a romantic relationship is doomed. Romantic setback, can Carly and Brennan recover? Carly and Brennan's relationship has been a slow burn, with fans eagerly anticipating the moment they finally get together. However, this double betrayal has thrown a massive wrench into their budding romance. The lack of trust between them is a major obstacle. Carly will have to grapple with the consequences of her actions, while Brennan will need to address his own dishonesty. Both have a lot of work to do if they want to salvage their relationship. What's next for Carly and Brennan? Despite the setback, there's still hope for Carly and Brennan. General Hospital thrives on complex relationships and second chances. The tension between them could pave the way for heartfelt apologies and eventual reconciliation. Alternatively, the drama could push them further apart, leaving fans to wonder what might have been. Predictions: love life complications ahead. As the storyline unfolds, viewers can expect plenty of surprises. Carly and Brennan aren't the only Port Charles residents dealing with love life complications. Romantic entanglements, secrets, and betrayals are par for the course in this town. Carly and Brennan's journey will likely be a bumpy one, but that's part of what makes their story so compelling. Will they find a way to rebuild trust and move forward together, or will their differences prove insurmountable? Willow and Drew's scandalous video rocks the cute Christmas. Dex attacked in a shocking twist. General Hospital spoilers for the week of December 9, 2024, promise jaw-dropping moments, explosive confrontations, and a chilling hospital crisis that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. From Dex Heller's shocking attack to Drew Kane and Willow Tate's scandalous video wreaking havoc at the Quartermaine Christmas party, this week's episodes will be packed with drama. Let's break it all down. Dex Heller's medical crisis, a dark plot unfolds. Dex Heller finds himself at the center of a chilling hospital storyline this week. The preview video teases a medical crisis that starts with a brutal attack. Fans will recall Dex's tension-filled history with Cyrus, the dangerous mobster who has caused havoc in Port Charles. As the clip begins, Dex is shown inspecting a trash can outside the hospital, a seemingly mundane act that takes a sinister turn. His eyes widen in alarm as he's attacked from behind with an injection. The mysterious assailant uses digitalis, a substance known for its potentially fatal effects when administered incorrectly. The attack leaves Dex collapsed on the ground, setting off a chain reaction of chaos. A terrified scream of "Officer down" echoes as a frantic search for answers begins. A serial killer in the hospital? The injection of digitalis into an 4 bag suggests a disturbing pattern that points to a possible hospital serial killer. Liz Baldwin's ominous warning, "Something is very wrong," adds to the tension. Viewers have seen mounting suspicion around Isaiah Gannon, but could he be innocent? While Cyrus Renaud is the obvious suspect, the dark figure in black tennis shoes sneaking into a hospital room leaves plenty of room for speculation. The chilling storyline hints at more victims to come, raising the stakes for everyone at General Hospital. Jocelyn Jack's life-altering news. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jack's world is turned upside down. Trina Robinson is seen telling someone, "You're not gonna believe what happened," likely referring to Dex's attack. But for Jocelyn, the aftermath of Dex's collapse brings life-altering news. Is this news tied to Dex's survival, or could it relate to something even more personal? As Jocelyn's story unfolds, fans will be left wondering whether Dex's fate will forever change her life. Quartermaine Christmas party chaos, scandalous video revealed. No Quartermaine family gathering is complete without a little chaos, and this year's Christmas party is no exception. Drew Kane and Willow Tate stand frozen in shock as a scandalous video of them plays for all to see. The video, which reportedly captures an intimate moment between Drew and Willow, sends shockwaves through the room. Carly Spencer's explosive reaction, calling Drew "you son of a," shows just how devastating the revelation is. Other partygoers, including Jocelyn, Harrison Chase, and Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, are left with their jaws on the floor. The fallout from this public humiliation is sure to ripple through the entire Quartermaine family. Fallout and betrayal: Carly, Drew, and Willow. Carly's reaction to the scandalous video is fiery and emotional, showcasing her deep sense of betrayal. Drew and Willow's actions not only hurt Carly but also put their relationships with other key characters at risk. This revelation raises several questions. How will Willow's connection to Michael Corinthos be affected? Will Drew be able to salvage his relationships within the Quartermaine family? Can Carly forgive Drew, or is this the end of their complicated dynamic? Nina Reeves and the shocking park bench scene. Elsewhere, Nina Reeves is spotted outside on a park bench, looking visibly shaken. Could this moment tie into the unfolding drama at the hospital or the chaos at the Quartermain mansion? Nina's role in this week's events remains a mystery, but her reaction suggests she's caught in the crossfire of one, or perhaps both, of these explosive storylines. What to expect next? The week of December 9, 2024, promises unmissable drama on General Hospital. Dex's fate, will he survive the attack, and who is behind the string of Digitalis-related incidents? Jocelyn's transformation, how will life-altering news change her character's trajectory? Quartermain fallout, how will the scandalous video impact Drew, Willow, and the entire Quartermain clan? A serial killer mystery, will Liz and others uncover the truth about the growing body count at the hospital?